viewers, my name is TristenTerese and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little different and it's going to be my first educational video on my channel. And so as you see at the title down below, this will be a video discussing on how I'm going to study for the GRE while working a full-time job. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I'm gonna document it so I have something to keep me up and actually do it. So y'all gonna come along with me. And in this video, there's also going to be a giveaway. So if you wanna see what I'm giving away and as well as how to enter, go ahead and keep on watching. So before I get into the steps I'm taking to study for the GRE, I'm going to give you all a little backstory about myself and why I'm taking the GRE and stuff like that. So I graduated with my, I'm gonna say master's, claiming it anyways. I graduated in May of 2019 with a bachelor's of science degree in biology from my alma mater, obviously. And throughout my matriculation at Cookman, I knew I wasn't fully prepared on post-grad. So if you didn't know, I am aspiring to be a dermatologist. So that includes MedSchool and all that other fun stuff. So probably about my third year at Cookman, I was like, girl, you're not ready. And I was very, very, very honest with myself and I wasn't ready. So I decided that my third year, I had to take a gap year to gain work experience, volunteer experience, shadowing hours, anything that I could get. And then it was on to job hunting. When I tell you all the job market is trash. It is trash after post-grad. It took me 6 months to get my first entry-level job in my field. Now I know I am a medical scribe and I do have 2 videos concerning my regular work life, so go ahead and watch those videos so you can get an idea of what a normal work life is for me, and come on back so you can see how I'm going to maneuver a study period in there. I'm halfway through my gap year and I just got this job like yesterday. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna thug it out and let's start studying in January, because I was going to take my GRE kinda late. I went ahead and applied to a couple of schools, but I had the conditional acceptance because I did not take the GRE. February comes around and you know, we hear the first little rumors of Miss Coco, right? So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. March comes. I had scheduled an GRE exam in March. That got canceled due to Miss Coco. So I rescheduled it for April. That got canceled. I rescheduled it for May for my last hurrah, like this, I have to take it in May. Guess what happened? My May GRE got canceled. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do now. The schools that I were applying to were not doing the conditional acceptance anymore. They wanted a GRE because around late May, 1st June, that's when they started proctoring the at-home GRE test. And I was not too comfortable with that because I feel like I'm the type of person that would look down or look double to the left and they cancel my whole test. So I made the tough decision to take a second gap year. So yes, I am on gap year number 2 and I am okay with it. I'm happy. I am still working. I'm still gaining experience. I'm still shadowing. I'm still doing everything that I need to do, so I'm not too bummed out about it. So now it is currently the last week in August, second to last week in August. August is over. It's time to study. The reason why I am taking the GRE is obviously because I want to go off to grad school, and after grad school, go off to medical school and finish my schooling and become the physician that I always aspired to be, which is a dermatologist. So with that, I am going to pursue a master's in biomedical sciences. Some might ask, well, why don't you just study for the MCAT and go straight on in? It's because I did not do too hot in undergrad. Now I wasn't terrible, but I wasn't above average. I was average, like average. I'm gonna go ahead and get my master's first just so I could refresh my brain on some fundamental topics that I definitely need to know and just get back in the groove of it, because how everyone says med school is like drinking out of a hydrant. So I can't drink out of a water fountain right now. I'm tired. So that is why I am studying for the GRE and I'm getting my master's. So if you would like to come along with me on this long journey, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the post notifications so you will not miss any time I do an upload. This will have its own type of series on my channel because I do plan on doing like 5 or 6 different videos before even getting into grad school. Let's get into the meat of this video. I plan on taking the GRE November 16th of 2020. Now, due to Miss Coco, this exam will most likely be at home, but I do not have a hard scheduled date yet because ProctorU, that is what the ETS website goes through to proctor their exams. They do not have the month of October nor November open. I'll probably check back the 1st of September to see if they are. Then I will go ahead and hard stamp schedule my time and everything like that. So now many of y'all know the GRE is broken up into 3 sections. The essay section, which is always first, verbal reasoning, and quantitative reasoning. So now within the sections, the essay portion, I'm kind of feeling okay with because I do write for my job all day, every day. I listen and I regurgitate right on the keyboard. And I'm feeling kind of comfortable with that. My typing speed is very fast, so hopefully that is the least of my worries, but we'll see once I take a diagnostic test and stuff like that. But now the verbal reasonings, I'm okay with that, not really sure, but I am going to put all my focus on the quantitative reasoning section, which is the math section. Within those sections, I do know my desired score, which is a 160 on both sections and a 4.5 to a 5 on the essay, at the lowest. The lowest I would like to get on the actual sections of the exam is a 150, 155. That's it. If I am lower than that, I am going to retake the exam one more time. I'm only giving myself 2 times to take it. Now, like I said before, I am taking it in November. That does give me 3 months on the dot to go ahead and study for the GRE. Like I said before, I have studied in the past, but to be honest, it really wasn't real studying. It wasn't helpful for me. I did not retain that much information, so I have started over. So that gives me 3 months to get it together. So let's talk about test prep materials. So with that, I have been working with the Magoosh 3-month study plan. That is what I am going by, and so far so good. I'm loving it. I'm supposed to spend 3 hours on the Magoosh Study, and they tell me what I'm supposed to spend studying instead of just looking through a book panicking. Speaking of books, I'm going to go ahead and show you the actual physical materials that Magoosh recommended. So first up is the official guide to the GRE made by ETS, also the people who actually write the exams. They do have an official guide along with 2 practice tests within this book. It's honestly not that dense of a book. It looks huge. There's about 600 pages, 587 pages. They also recommended the ETS official guide to the GRE verbal reasonings. I have not gotten to the part where we crack this book open yet, but I haven't even skimmed it. I'm not going to skim it because I'm going to psych myself out. Now after that, we have McGraw-Hill's Education's the guide conquering the GRE math. Again, I have not gotten into the section of where we open this bad boy yet, and I have not skimmed it. But from the look of it, I'm disgusted. Last but not least, on the prep book side, I have the Complete Manhattan Prep, all 8 books? Yeah, all 8 books. They do not call for all 8, but I went ahead and bought all 8. Okay, so that is all of my physical book materials. Now the electronic materials I'm going to use is obviously my iPad. I am taking all of my notes on my iPad. I am trying to go paperless within grad school, so why not play around with it right now? I do have a digital planner as well, just to, get some ideas flowing, because I don't want to start fresh and not know what I'm doing in grad school and miss important material that I could have gotten there if I would have just played around this while at home. I'm also going to use some online sources like Khan Academy, the Magoosh Study app on your phone, as well as the Magoosh Algebra Study app on your phone. And the other app is also for GRE. I have not looked at that one yet, but I do plan on playing around with that a little bit more as well, because they give you more practice questions. More practice questions you get, the more you're going to understand the strategies, the better you are to answer the question correctly. That's a higher score, So that is all of the test prep materials I am going to be using during this study time. So with that being said, it is giveaway time. So in this video today, I'm going to give away 1 subscription for a 3-month Magoosh study plan, along with all the corresponding Magoosh resources. Yes, I am. So one of you guys will be along with me for the ride and actually studying with me for these 3 months, the next 3 months, whenever you would like to use it. So, along with the study plan, I am also giving away the official guide to the GRE, the ETS book, because if you have a study plan, you obviously need study materials. So I am going to give this one away. And like I said beforehand, it does have 2 practice exams already inside. So one of you guys will be getting this bundle, and I am so happy that I can go ahead and spread all the help that I need, because these are very trying times, as well as for students who are either starting college, going through a couple of semesters, or even getting into grad school. So for this little giveaway, all you have to do are 3 simple steps. Go ahead and make sure you are subscribed to me and turn your post notifications on. Even though I do not have a community page just yet, go ahead and post those on, because I will be posting short videos in regards to this giveaway. Now, once you do that, go ahead and head over to Instagram and follow me on my Instagram. All my social media handles will be down below, and as well as on my Instagram, go ahead and turn on my post notifications there, because I will be announcing the winner live on Instagram. So you do not want to miss that live. Just go ahead and do that. Now, the last thing I need you to do is go ahead and leave me a comment of your name, your intended major, if you want to go off to grad school, your intended major, why you chose that major, and your potential start date, as well as a way for me to contact you, either your social media handle, your Twitter handle, your email. Go ahead and leave that down below, and I will be picking the winner at random. Hey y'all, Editing Tristan here. Just want to let you know you have until September 28th to leave a comment and submit, and then I'll be announcing on the 29th of September. So go ahead and enter, leave me a comment down below. Let's start chatting. I would love to see the programs you all are trying to get into. All right, so let's get back to the video. So now my last talking point is my time management. Now you may say, if you've seen my last video,
Tristan, you work until 6 to 7 p.m. every day. And you'll be like, yes, friend, I know I do, but I have to study. And you'll be like, but Tristan, how?
I don't know how. I don't know how this is going to be so challenging. It's going to be so challenging. So here is my potential, my rough draft, not a rough draft. I don't know what it is. This is the schedule that I came up with that I'm really going to try to stick with because I feel like it works good with me and what I need to do. But if anybody knows me, I hate routines. I hate routines. I hate doing the same old things every day. I hate it. But I'm gonna have to suck it up and go ahead and get it done. So as you see, my work schedule kind of changed. On Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays are my fully loaded work days. So I could get off from anywhere 5 to 6, maybe sometimes even 7. But these times will stay. So if I do hopefully get off around 5 o'clock, I will come home, relax just a little bit, start working out right at 6 o'clock. I have to put myself on a time crunch and I have to get it done and get it right. So I'll work out for probably about an hour, 45 minutes. It really just depends on the workout then. And then I will go ahead and shower, get cleaned up, and start studying at 8 o'clock. Whereas the Magoosh Study plan does call for you to study about 2 to 3 hours a day, which is perfect. So I'll study for about those 2 to 3 hours, go ahead and get ready for bed, because you know, if you don't sleep, you will not retain the information that well. So now Wednesdays and Fridays are my lighter days at work. So I'll get off around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, but nothing past 4, nothing past 5. I love those days. So with those in mind, I will get off around 2, come home, not really do anything, work out at 4, or I could even start studying. Since those days are not heavy on my mind, I can go ahead and start studying as soon as I get home, or work out, just really depends on what I like to do. I will either work out or study at 6 o'clock and then just have the rest of the night and the days for myself. So now weekends are a little different. Currently I am behind 2 weeks. I am behind 2 weeks on the Magoosh Study schedule. I had no motivation, I had no drive, I had nothing. It took me a little minute to get out of that funk, but I am back. That's why I'm with this video. So the Magoosh Study plan does have you to be off on one day. Right now that does not fit with me in my schedule because I do have to catch up. So for my Saturdays and Sundays, I go ahead and I get up, I'll cook breakfast, you know, eat something so I can wake up a little bit more. And then I'll study right at noon. Start studying right at noon. Study for about 2-3 hours. Then I'll work out around 4 o'clock. I'll work out, take a shower, de-stress, play on my phone or whatever, then I am right back studying. So yes, those are all my talking points, and this is how I am going to study for the GRE with a full-time job. I would love for you all to stick around and leave me helpful comments down below, encouraging words to help me get through this challenging time. So if you do not mind, again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up because it really helps your girl out, and you never know, somebody who really needs this video might come across it because you thumbs it up. So that is all I have for you today. Again, my name is TristenTerese, and if you like what you see, go ahead and leave me a like down below, as well as leave me a comment if you would like to enter in the giveaway. So thank you all for watching this video, and I love each and every one of you, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.
I like what you like. Hey, you love what I like.